Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tina from tinahills.com and welcome. Today is Kali Puja. Tomorrow is the new moon and Amavasya, so Kali Puja. So all the preparations have begun. It's Choti Diwali and we are going to have a new moon in Scorpio, which is going to be intense to say the least. I find myself repeating this word for Scorpio over and over again, but believe me, there is not a better word for this energy. It's intense, it's deep, it's profound, it's life-changing, because Pluto, Pluto's the ruler of Scorpio, deals with death. In fact, according to esoteric astrology, there are 3 signs of death. One is Aries, Scorpio, and Pisces. So this is very Martian and Plutonic energy, because both Aries and Scorpio have Mars in them, Mars being their traditional ruler. Then Pluto comes in, and Pluto is actually the sole ruler of Pisces. You have to die at the 29th or anaretic degree of Pisces, which is called the weeping degrees. Okay, it is a very, the fixed star sheet is in that position, and it brings about tremendous misfortune, one might say, challenges. I have my Ketu or my South Node at the 29th degree of 29 of Pisces. So the sheet is very dangerous and volatile energy. So without wasting any time, of course we know also that Samhain, the Celtic festival, is here. This is when the nights go longer, and this is the time when we count our harvest. So this moon is also known as the harvest moon, and it is going to be very profound, this new moon in Scorpio. We have Venus in Scorpio. We have Mercury stationing retrograde. Mercury is already stationed retrograde. Mercury will go retrograde on the day of Halloween, which is 31st, just about 3 days later, after the new moon in Scorpio. And Halloween is also Bhut Chaturdashi in India, which deals with ghouls and ghosts and spirits of ancestors. In fact, the Kali Puja is the veneration of ancestors and communing with spirit or pretas, as we call them. So this is a very intense time. Honor your ancestors. Honor the sprites around, nature spirits, elemental spirits. They all exist with you, maybe not visible to you because you do not see in their spectrum, but they exist, and they are here to commune and help us, guide us. Even if you know about entities like ghouls, spirits, people who've passed and they know they're dead but they don't know how to hop over. Then you have jinns. All these energies, they come to life during this new moon in Scorpio. You have one new moon in each sign and one full moon in each sign. So this is the time, and new moons are always about sowing seeds, planting something new. Male sun and female moon are together in a conjunction. Okay, that's what brings about the new moon. So this is when the sun and the moon are harmonious together. It is the time of, it is their sexual union, so to say. So and from it springs forth life and creativity, again, generations of humans and other species. You know how connected we are to the moon. Let's get straight to the reading. I know some of you are going to be like, okay, you know, just 4 minutes before you started, but I know some of you will appreciate this. So let's get straight to the reading. Aries, you know, before I cut the cards, I always connect them to my heart. This is the time I honor all my ancestors and all your ancestors, our ancestors. I honor them. I honor all the spirits. I honor every single being, sentient or non-sentient, because nothing is really non-sentient. It's that we don't, uh, uh, we are not able to perceive their sentience. Okay, everything is conscious, everything. So, with that in mind, paying deep reverence to the earth, sending Gaia love, Dharitri, as she's called Bhumi in Sanskrit, Dharitri, Prithvi. We send her love before we start this reading, and we send love to all the stars and galaxies and nebulae and quasars and all above, and all the signs and the planets. And we start with the first sign of the zodiac, Aries. Sun, Moon Ascendant. What can you expect? Alright, so Four of Pentacles. Aries, Four of Pentacles is always about working hard, yes, but it is also about hoarding, accumulating. Remember, if you're just wanting things for the sake of hoarding them up without proper dispersal or sharing or proper usage, then you're wasting all those resources. And something wondrous could have happened with them. Something phenomenal could have taken place if you shared correctly. No one is asking you to give what you don't have, but if you manage to even maybe fuel some time into something or someone or some project, then you are going to see tremendous growth. Fours are about foundations, pentacles are about money. So this tells me that you're concerned right now about your financial health, and it is going to improve. Believe me, things are dicey with Chiron in Aries, because, and of course the semi-sextile between Chiron and Uranus that's going on, one sign apart. Uranus is in Taurus. Things can seem very melodramatic, very hurtful, very painful, and you don't like to dwell on it. So this could be, this could make you hard, sort of like, okay, this is mine and I'm not going to let go of it, because what if I don't have it tomorrow? No, because everything is actually abundant. Nothing is, not abundant in the universe. And in terms of your oracle, I'm going to pull 3 cards for each sign. This is, of course, for the week ahead and the Scorpio New Moon. It's intense. It's in your 8th house, of course, Aries, you know that. And it's going to bring about things that are hidden in your unconscious, okay? Things. So summer solstice, interestingly, in the southern hemisphere, you guys are going to go through summer now, whereas we in the northern hemisphere will go through winter. So this is again about something new, about radiance, about vibrance. So maybe you are not doing the correct thing by not sharing, or maybe you're not doing the correct thing by not allocating the exact resources to a particular task, and that could be very beneficial. In the love life department, let your friends help you. So this is going to be nice. Some movement, some change. 8th house, very sexual energy, Martian new moon. So you can feel very libidinal, Aries. Always find balance, or sex magic is wondrous during Scorpio new moon. Alright, moving on to Taurus. Oopsie, that just fell out for you, so I'm going to keep that as a base. 3 of Wands. You're sort of waiting for your ships to come in. You've done all the hard work, you feel, and now it's about the culmination. It's about you being given, you finally seeing what's coming home to you, okay, what's coming to you. You'll be able to see that very clearly, Taurus, believe me. Things are going to get very clear for you. Just for the sake of it, another card, please. Temperance, patience, patience. There is a sense of waiting here, and with the figure turned away from us, so we don't really know, is he exasperated, is he taking it well, is he consciously patient, what is he going through? We can see that he's ready to win vistas if he's patient. The card of Sagittarius, Taurus. So this is pretty interesting for you, because this is going to bring about a lot of healing. Temperance always does. This is Archangel Raphael with healing. And this is, I think this is going to be a culmination of you get what you deserve, what's coming home to roost to you. And if you're patient, you will see some really glorious rewards that are yours finally. Okay. And things will be effortless, hopefully, getting much easier. Taurus, you don't like to move. It's when Uranus is in your sign. Uranus is going to give you that push, that impetus to move, move, move. And hopefully you will be able to really, get it going effortlessly this time. Taurus. That again just fell for you. Some of you are pining over an unrequited love. You gotta let it go, and this is after all your 7th house, Scorpio, so it's your polarity. So with this new moon, I think relationships are not as they seem. You may feel like you've shown your heart to someone and that person does not reciprocate and your heart is breaking. Venus is in your 7th house, so clarity, yes, it is going to definitely come to you. Definitely gonna come to you. Wishing you all the best, Taurus. Gemini. Whoa. All this in your 6th house, the new moon in your 6th house, 6th house, an iffy house, hidden enemies, health, everyday work, industry, service, all of that, Gemini. It's going to be a reset button on that. Knight of Pentacles is a new idea that you want to go forth to increase your revenue source. Okay, this could be a person for some of you who comes about and gives you some advice. This could also be a very central energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you really bond. But Knight of Pentacles can be very stubborn, and Earth is immovable. So this person is very stuck to their beliefs, their structures, their ideologies. They may not be able to come out and meet you halfway. So if they do, it's going to be glorious, and then they are in it for the long haul, you see. But you have to get them going. You have to get them moving. Knight of Pentacles is not easy to change his mind. So there's a new moon, and then there will be a full moon. Again, the completion of this cycle. And that's going to be pretty phenomenal, if you ask me. It's going to be pretty phenomenal. And we'll have to wait and see what you get, Gemini. In the love department, sizzling chemistry happening for you. Okay, glorious chemistry happening for you. Go, a good one, Gemini. Just stay there for longer than 2 minutes to really feel what develops from this chemistry. Now, Cancerians, what can I have for you? What do I have for you? Well, this is your 5th house of romance that this new moon is happening. So with the North Node in Cancer, we are beginning to see more Cancerian things occupy our mind, our consciousness. As I was discussing the other day, Greta Thunberg, the Swedish young girl who is out in the world talking about climate change. I mean, this is pretty much the North Node in Cancer energy. We are listening to mother and child. She is our child. We want to mother her for some of us, and some of us feel toxic towards her because that is again the other archetype, the Lilith archetype. We want to destroy her. So very interesting. This is classic North Node in Cancer, and what we are seeing, the expunging of patriarchy, that is the South Node in Capricorn. So Cancerians, what can you expect in your 5th house? Page of Cups. For some of you, this is going to be a younger water sign male. Scorpio, it could very well be Scorpio or Pisces or fellow Cancer. And this person has an emotional moment for you that will stay with you forever. If not forever, it's going to reset your emotions in some way. Maybe help you feel certain things more deeply, help you understand the certain things why you felt. It could be an ex also coming back. I'm getting spirit telling me, if some of you it's an ex coming back, but it could be someone much younger than you, and then in that case you just have to figure out whether you're going to go for that or you're not. Okay, now let's see what your oracle tells you, Cancerians. Always catch your breath, watch your breath, play with your breath, tune into your breath, connect with your breath. Beautiful. All right, this is glorious, Leo, for you. This is pretty intense. Scorpio is your 4th house, family foundations. You really feeling blissful in your family, and with Leo's, Scorpio being your 4th house, there's always this secrecy about your family life. You don't want to be very open about it. You can post 1,000 Instagram photos, or put updates, but there's something that's very private about your family, and you like to keep it that way. If things have been stagnant and you've not connected, this Diwali, this Halloween will be a great opportunity for you to connect. 4th house also is very, very mother. It's very much connected to the mother, so a new beginning maybe also with your mother. Definitely things you plan, things you're comfortable with. I think it's going to be a very good time for you, Leo. So Spirit is telling you there is a financial choice coming up for you, Leos. Okay, and you're going to have to choose. Are you going to go left? Are you going to go right? Things may not be clear to you. And Scorpio is going retrograde in your 4th house of family. So this could mean very many things. Problems with the family members, not being able to communicate your needs and wants, or maybe not listening to somebody else's needs and wants. So it can go both ways, but there's a choice, there's duality in front of you, or you're juggling 2 roles, and it could have you exhausted in some way. You feel like you are exhausted. Let's see what the oracle tells you. Spirit wants you to know, Leo, that it's all about the perspective. Sometimes the biggest problems can be solved only if you change your perspective. Okay, so that's something to consider, Leo, because it's really the time for change now. Romance department, some of you are going through separation. Maybe it is healthy to take this time apart. It's 4th house of family foundations, choices, perspective tells me relationship issues, marriage issues is going on. Okay, maybe custody of your child, maybe something really painful is taking place in your life. Leo, I send you my love, hugs, and send you Reiki after this, so you may balance yourself. If you need any extra guidance, feel free to contact me. Now we've got Virgo. Virgo, of course, Scorpio is your 3rd house. So that's glorious. Communication is good house. Siblings, travel, short distance travel. Venus is there, so you appear more attractive in your communication. You learn something new. Mercury going retrograde, you become more introspective. Virgo, you're walking away from something, and you're walking away. It could be a relationship, it could be an idea, business, but you're walking away from it. It's not that you've lost everything. Things are still standing. All these cups are still there in position. You have you have respect, but you're still walking away because you don't see the value in these things. Maybe this is Virgo, you walking away from an overtly materialistic or obsessive life. Maybe you finally realize that, you don't have to be so compulsive, so obsessive. It's okay to just walk away from this situation, this heaviness. It's okay to walk away. For some of you, it'll be about a guru. It'll be about finding what is veiled. Things are veiled to you right now. It feels like you're lost in a fog, Virgo, for some reason. But the fog will lift off. This is in your 3rd house, a sort of a reboot for you, So make use of this energy. Grow with this energy. And let the veil lift. In the relationship department, Virgo, what I see for you is playfulness. Bring about a certain playfulness. All this third house activity, it's playful. The third house, you know, it's siblings, it's mercurial, it's conversations, it's being humorous, witty, and all of that. Seeing the comedy in life, I think. So it's beautiful. All right, Libra, for you, this is your second house of finances. Okay, okay, okay. So, and you get the card of Sagittarius, is Jupiter's card. Okay, and Jupiter is in Sagittarius in your third house. Probably there's something very karmic, that a certain set of karmic events that are coming full circle. With Wheel of Fortune, you get what you deserve. Even if it's problematic, it's good for you. It's ultimately fortunate in the long run, and you will see it, whether you see it right now or not. Also with this, in Mercury going retrograde, somehow I see a lot of old connections coming to life, Libra, okay? Getting animated, you connecting with old, maybe lovers also. And this could be about you understanding something about your emotions, really digging deep, something you don't like to do, okay? So it's fortunate, nevertheless. Wheel of Fortune, it's fortunate. You balance. Ancestors. Scorpio deals with ancestors. So it's the time to pay respect to your ancestors, to tune into their wisdom. You know, we have connected to 14 generations of our ancestors. So it's very, very powerful. It's epigenetics. You can Google it. In the relationship department, religious factors don't just have to be religious. They could be anything that's keeping you away from the person you like or love, and you're unable to connect with them because you think, okay, they're from a different community, or they're from a different point of view, or they're from a different level of education. You know, what am I going to do with them? Well, it's all going to come. The answers are going to come to you, believe me. Okay, moving on to Scorpio. This is your reading. So welcome to your reading. And what can I say? It's your first house. And it's beautiful. So we've got 3 of Swords, Scorpio. Heartbreak for some of you. A divorce. Somebody else is, your partner's cheating on you with somebody else. So you're cheating on them with somebody else. So you've started an affair and you want to end it, but you can't. Or maybe people are discovering about an affair you had and it's all coming to light. Okay, this is definitely a heartbreak card. Okay, a third person being in the situation, somebody controlling, it can even be in-laws controlling it. Somebody's got external control over your love life and it's breaking your heart. Wake up call, a tsunami is a wake up call. So whatever's happening is going to be destroyed if you don't wake up, if you don't make the changes necessary to grow, to expunge what is not needed, to cut away. You know, you're platonic, so you understand that. That was intense, and still you have the choice open. You can meet your soulmate. Some of you Scorpios out there, in this very tumultuous time, this new moon, Venus in your sign, Mercury station retrograde already, will go retrograde. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. So soulmate stuff. Sagittarius, for you, this is your 12th house. Scorpio is your 12th house. Ancestors, incarceration, addiction, spirituality, mysticism. It's a house of Pisces. So, Sag, what can you expect? 12th house. Wow. A spiritual reset. Venus in your 12th house. Interesting. Wow, you have the 9 of Cups in reverse. This 9 of Cups is a very beautiful card. It speaks of celebration. It speaks of joyousness. It speaks of, you know, life fulfilled. But there's a certain smugness to this person, and he's alone. So for you, I think you feel very left out right now, and it's like you've not achieved enough, and you don't get the respect that you desire from the people around you. And no matter how hard you try, they are not looking at what you're doing or what you're bringing in for them. It's not enough for some of you. And there will be a rebirth, like the spring equinox. There will be a rebirth for you, believe me, Sag, and it's going to be glorious. Okay, it's going to be glorious. The relationship department, stay away from codependent relationships. Stay away. It's easy. No more explanation needed. Now, Capricorn, this is happening for you in your 11th house. So this is pretty intense, of course. And communities, for you, everything's been intense. Pluto from 2008 in your sign, you know, really amping up this Capricornian energy we are going to face. You've had Mars in your sign last year with Saturn and Jupiter, and now you're going to have Jupiter. You had Saturn and Pluto, and now you're going to have Jupiter go into your sign in December, and that is going to be grounding, yes. Expansive, yes. Grounding, you've had a lot of grounding with Saturn being there, but you have 2 conjunctions. So let's get straight to your cards, Kathy. Sun and Ascendant, of course. A Knight of Wands. Immediately I feel a relationship sort of a thing with a Leo. I don't know why, Leo. It's screaming to me Leo. Could even be Aries or Sag, but this person's quite cruel and quite a dominant force. And Capricorn, you are probably feeling very stifled by this dominance, yet you are having a very passionate time with them, probably sexually. You've really connected with this person. Some of you, this is about a burning desire inside to travel. Knight of Wands is always about travel, about new adventures, about setting a new directionality. It's volatile. Tune into your instinct. Wolf, it's your instincts. You have to tune into Capricorn, okay? Now, perfect. We've got Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, all this is glorious, and the new moon in your 10th house, awakening something very, very primal, awakening something very interesting within you. So let's see what we can expect. Wow, I think Libra got this too. No, I think Virgo got this. So Aquarius, you're directly connected to Virgo in the sense you're moving away from something. Maybe you've accumulated something, or maybe you've got money for a project that you're not happy with, or you were not ethically convinced about it and you want to walk away. This could be a very deep personal spiritual calling, and you just go away, maybe hiking, maybe you know, on a path of self-discovery. For some of you, this is a dark night of the soul. Doesn't mean you don't have things. I repeat, it's not like you're going to lose everything, but you will still want to walk away and distance yourself from something, a relationship, an experience. You want to distance yourself from something, Aquarius. Again, I get wake up call. So this is pretty interesting. You're going to have to move away because something within you will stir, and you will be pushed to move away. You will feel compelled on some level to move away. Children, yours or his or hers, something is coming in the way and you're unable to truly connect or unable to truly grow because you have children and you're unable to balance everything. Okay, emotions or connection, you know, something is not going the way that you wanted to go. Your ruler is in Taurus, so that's quite interesting. your 4th house, family foundations. So yeah. Page of Pentacles, Aquarius. Did I just do your reading? I don't know. Okay, Aquarius, this definitely speaks of a new financial endeavor, new financial idea, a younger person who's a sign coming into your life, like Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and really bringing in some stability in your electrifying vibes. Okay, I think that was Pisces. I think I already did Aquarius, and I'm going to do it again. I think it's a tsunami, right? Wake up call, but Aquarius, I think you're getting a double reading. New beginnings are coming your way. So, yes, amazing. In the love department, I think we can safely say friends. They can find you someone, you know. Pisces. Now, finally, we are with Pisces. What can I say? Scorpio is your 5th house Scorpio is your 9th house, and it's going to be crazy. 10th house, and it's quite crazy. 10th house, of course, your career, your social respect. Knight of Pentacles. So, cruel energy, if this is somebody you want to date. Very more than cruel, very stubborn. Knight of Wands is more cruel. Knight of Pentacles is more stubborn. That can be very helpful when it comes to finances, a saving, or something like that you want to know more about. Okay, it's definitely youthful energy. It could also be someone very sexual. You know, don't forget Cappies, Taurus, and Virgos have a very high sexual energy. Release. Something must be released in your life, Pisces, as you go about for you to really understand what's going on. Trust in the process of love and open your heart, and the right person will come to you. So I tell everyone that do this affirmation that I give and receive my highest form of love. Say it to yourself if you're having relationship issues, and you will attract the right person. I'm open, I give, and I receive love. And I give love, and I receive love. I give love, I receive love. It's a very powerful affirmation that I do if I feel unloved. Of course, hugging myself, acknowledging myself, acknowledging my whole body, and saying, of course, also saying that I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So that was your reading for the Scorpio New Moon. It's volatile, it's plutonic. We've got very interesting aspects. Venus is in Scorpio, Mercury is in Scorpio, already stationed retrograde, and is ready to go retrograde on Halloween, which is also Bhut Chaturdashi in India, which also deals with spirits and ancestors and ghouls. We have Samhain and the Harvest Moon. So what can we expect? I don't know. Something beautiful, something powerful. We have Uranus opposite this new moon. So something unexpected, something abrupt, something stupendous, because that's what Uranus does. So I hope you like that. I love coming here on YouTube, even though I'm demonetized for no reason. I have exclusive content, and I haven't demonetized for whatever it is, and YouTube has not even responded back to me after about 4 or 5 months now of demonetization. This is one way I would get paid by YouTube, and would be able to do all these videos. So please support me in any way by donating to me through PayPal, or even going to my inactive Patreon page. I haven't had much success with that either. If you want to support me on Patreon, or just send me a donation at tina@tinahills.com through PayPal. Visit my website www.tinahills.com. This is a very good time for spell work, for magic, for manifestation work, for ancestor healing, for sacral chakra healing and sexual healing. So check out the work I do and let me know if you're interested to book a session, and subscribe if you haven't, like, comment, and share with your friends. If you really want me to come here, share my work with your friends. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye.